This evening I'm going to do some quick and really delicious chicken breast on the grill here. I've just got a Pitmaster pellet grill, one of the cheaper models. I bought at Tractor Supply. I'm going to get the grate brushed off a little bit here and get it started. Hey Gunner. Hey Bear. Hey Aspen. How you doing, sweetie? All right, we got some smoke coming out of the pit now. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the lid. And I'm gonna turn it on about 300 degrees. All right, while we're waiting on the pit to get up to temperature, I'm gonna get my chicken breast and show you what I did with them earlier. I took them, this were full chicken breasts. I laid them down flat on a cutting board because they were thick. They were basically like that. So that was a full chicken breast. I laid it down on my cutting board and got a wide bladed knife, and I sliced through them to split them in half so that they're not so thick. And then put them in a bowl with Italian dressing. And you want to let them sit in that Italian dressing for at least a couple of hours. And you can leave them even overnight if you want to, but these have just been in there for a couple of hours. And so now I'm going to take them and lay them out here on my baking sheet. And once I get them all laid out here, then I'm going to season them on both sides. I'm going to season them with my seasoning blend, which is basically a half a cup of salt, and I like to use the Redmond's salt, the real salt, and then a third cup of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of paprika. And that's what I use for my seasoning blend. Now I'm going to flip them over so I can season the other side. Now I've got both sides seasoned, so we're going to take them out to the pit and see if the pit's ready. All right, now we're going to open up the lid and lay our chicken breast in here. I'm going to lay them back down here on the what I call the cool end. I don't want them to cook too fast. Now I've got them laid out on the pit, I'm going to go ahead and close the lid and let them go for probably about 5 minutes on that side, and then we'll take a look and see if we need to flip them. All right, it's been about 5 minutes, so we're going to take a look at our chicken. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. Now what I'll do is let it go on this side for about 5 minutes, and then we will check it for temperature. We want it to be at least 165 degrees for chicken, and then we will go from there. All right, it's been about another 5 minutes, so we're going to take a look at our chicken and maybe get a temp on it. See if we can find the thickest part of one of these. All right, we still got a little ways to go. So we're going to let them go for another couple of minutes, and I'll probably flip them again. We'll let them go on that other side again for a couple of minutes, then we should be getting pretty close. All right, it's been another 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to flip our chicken over again. If you prefer some char on your chicken, you can always put it down here on the hot end. On this pellet grill, the fire's down here on this end, and that's where it's the hottest, is right in this area. So you can always put your chicken there for a second if you want to get a little char on it. All right, it's been another 2 or 3 minutes since we flipped our chicken. So we're going to get a temp on it. I'm going to lay each piece on top of that hot spot there for just a minute, and then flip it over for another minute. Now you can kind of see those little grill marks on it where I laid it there in that hot spot. It's going to boost that temp on up there where we need it. All right, let's take a look at these two pieces we laid down here on the hot spot. Oh yeah, we're at about 168 degrees there. These two are going to be good to take off. And I'm going to throw a couple of more over here. All right, let's check these two. All right, we're good to go with these two. Now we'll throw these last two over here on the hot spot. Let them go for a couple of minutes, flip them, let it go for another minute or two, and then we'll be done. All right, let's flip these last two pieces over. Give them about 2 minutes and we're going to be ready to go eat. Okay, I just checked the temperature on our last two pieces and we are ready to take them off and go in the house and eat. So let's grab these last two pieces, throw them on our pan here under this foil, and we will go in the house and be ready to eat. We had our chicken breast with sauteed zucchini and yellow squash with a little bit of onion, and baked half potato with sour cream and cheese. The chicken breast was really moist and had a really good flavor. Hope you try it and hope you like it. Thanks for watching the videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you think.